Hello, I am Drag, and this is my Thanksgiving video where I will be drawing my character, JC. He is my sexy cowboy and my man. So, I guess I should start off by introducing him. This is JC. He is dreamy cowboy in my story, Salutations working title, and he's the hot one. He is the hot nerdy one. That is how I choose to describe him. He is the hot nerdy one. He tends to the animals on the ranch, like the horses and the cattle. He like takes care of them with Billy, and he is in D&D group because he is a total nerd. Let me start with his backstory. So, he grew up in Kentucky, which is why he has a pretty different accent compared to everybody else where he lives. He grew up in Kentucky as a goth kid. He was a goth kid in high school. So let that sink in. He was in a very religious household in Kentucky, and he was a goth in high school. And when he graduated high school, he hopped on a plane and moved to Texas for some reason and started working at the ranch. I don't know why he moved to Texas of all places. It doesn't really seem like the best place for goth. All I know is I just love that idea so much, so I'm sticking with it. And he has not talked to any of his family since he moved. And, I feel like that might be a little too depressing in this video. So I'm not gonna say why he hasn't talked to them, but it has something to do with what happens in the story. And, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. He's, well, I mean, you'll probably figure it out by what I say next, but he is a huge musical theater fan. He loves musicals. Can't sing or act, but he loves musicals. And he has always wanted to be in one or whatever, but he just did not. He just refuses to learn how to sing. He refuses, I don't know why, maybe. He just likes watching them, I should say. He just likes watching them. So that's him. He another character, Mick. Mick showed up to the ranch permanently a little while after JC showed up, and Mick and JC are kind of like polar opposites, or at least that's how I see them. They're polar opposites in the sense that JC basically came from white trash. Oh god, that sounds really bad, but he came essentially from white trash. I'm not saying that all people from Kentucky are white trash. I'm just saying that his family might have been. He might have been. He went to public high school. And Mick comes from higher society, but they act like polar opposite from that. So JC he tries to be that prim and proper guy, whereas Mick, since he's lived that, he's just he doesn't care. He'll walk around in his underwear. Disgusting. Just really savage, animalistic behavior from Mick. And the two often butt heads. I think Mick is the only one that actually knows how to piss off JC to the point where he just literally flips the table. That actually happened in the story at one point, and I thought it was very funny. So I guess I should talk about the inspiration for this picture. The inspiration of this picture came from me being at school and needing to draw something for Thanksgiving. I was looking up man holding turkey on Google Images, and a picture of a man holding a turkey, similar to this, showed up, and it reminded me of Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, the treasure chest music, and how every time, like, it was that, it was that little jingle. And the little jingle would play, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so JC. Like, this is like a JC pose, like the JC of JC poses. And I just, like, I got to work on it. It was damn near impossible to get it right, because like despite JC being one of my favorites, he's like really hard for me to draw. And I don't know why. I don't know why that's always like a reoccurring thing with my favorite characters. They just become so difficult for me to draw. Maybe it's because, like, I don't want them to, like, break that mental image, but he's already done that. Okay, like, let me tell you right now, the quickest way to get over... no, but, just, I don't know. This was just a very interesting, funny picture. The background, I don't really know where it came from. It reminded me of another picture I had done with my character Ted. So I just did that. I just sort of like added a vague farm background because I liked that idea. And he has a more pronounced mustache because of Movember, and I wanted to see what he would look like with a mustache. I mean, like, it's not really a mustache, it just has a thicker mustache. But I couldn't, like, I was actually trying and I could not make that work, or at least to a point where I liked it. So I just, like, gave him the beard, like a lot of stubble, but the more pronounced mustache. I just like the way that looked. And okay, the video's wrapping up. So before I go, I just want to talk about how difficult it was to draw that stupid turkey's feathers. Fuck turkeys. Just kidding. I think they're great. I think they're pretty dope animals. And yes, they can fly. Don't at me. Thank you for watching and hopefully listening. And yeah, bye.